Hi guys, so we're going to tie another of the Bann Valley fly packs tonight, and this one is a golden hare's ear with a flashback. So it's a little sort of tungsten beaded nymph. So in the packet we have some jig hooks, and we have some 3.2mm tungsten beads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide the bead onto the hook. So I've put it through the whole end first, and then they're slotted on the back. So we'll set that into our vise here. So what'll happen then is you can kick this forward once it gets to the front with the slot. So that'll force it to sit upright. Okay. So the thread for this one, what's included in the pack is this. So this is Glow Bright number 8. And I'm going to just put that in. And we're going to create a little bit of a dam to keep that bead up the front there. So this bit that the tag end here, we can leave that and use it as the rib for this fly, or we can use a gold rib. So this is a solid wire, this is gold wire, and the back of our fly then is going to be holographic gold tinsel. This one is a medium, I think, medium, 1mm, yeah. So that will go across the back of our fly, and the body itself then, so it's like a hare's ear type. So this we have some beige nymph dubbing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the gold wire, I think, to rib this. Using the Glow Bright would give you a brighter fly. But I find with tinsels that I prefer to have a wire to keep them in place. Just I suppose depends how much bling you want, but both options are possible here. So I'm going to take a bit of my gold wire here. I'm going to tie this in. Take it to the bend there, and then I'm going to trim off the Glow Bright. So I want to keep this from sliding away, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of super glue. Don't have super glue, use clear varnish. But I'm just going to varnish that. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my flat gold tinsel and I'm going to tie this in. Now you notice that I'm doing the tying up here. We're going to actually tie this fly round the bend slightly, but I'll get the materials tied in here first and then take them round, and that means that I'll have less wraps back here, so therefore I can have a little bit of taper in the body of the fly. So I'll add my tinsel on here, keep it on top, and then hold the both tinsels and go back and round the bend slightly. You can go, well, it depends, it's up to yourself. You could go right round if you feel like it, but the more you go around the bend, the harder it will be for it to stay on the back, and therefore probably the more need you would have for the wire over the So we take some of our dubbing then. I'm just going to wax up the thread. lay the dubbing on, and I'm just going to stretch it out along here, and then I'll start to twist that up to create a dubbing loop. So the thicker you put it on, the truer colour it will be. The thinner you put it on, the glow bright will show through from underneath. So we're going to start wrapping here. And we're trying to get slightly thicker as we get towards the bead. A little bit of taper. Any extra bits of fluff that are superfluous, just take them off. So what we'll do now is we'll take the flash up over the back of the fly, hold it in tension, and just get it tied off just behind the bead. Keep the tension on. What I'm going to do then is just fold that back and get a turn over there. I'm actually going to put a half hitch in here at the minute, just so as nothing disappears on me, and just trim that off. So that has created this flash on the back. So now I'm going to wrap the wire. So you can choose to wrap the wire in either direction, it's up to yourself. So I'm just going to turn the fly slightly on its side because I find that helps me see where I'm going. It also helps to avoid the hook point. And when I get up to the front here, I'm keeping tension on the wire. I'm going to take my thread across that, fold it back, wrap over that, and then you can just either wind your wire back and forward till it breaks, or you can helicopter it off, which is just spinning it round. That saves you cutting with your scissors, okay, and damaging them. Just get all these wee bits of hair pulled back. Now I wouldn't trim them off because it makes it more buggy. And I have a nice little band there now. You can make that as big or as small as you want. Depends on how much of a sighter you want. So then I'm going to just finish that off by, I half hitch, but if you're into whip finish and do that. But I would always put on a couple of goes, so even if one goes, the other remains. So that is the fly tied. We just have to finish this off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my super glue again. I'm just putting some super glue on my dubbing needle. And I'll just set you can see I'm going back and forward because it's better to put on small amounts than put on a big drip of it and get that sinking into your bedding. So once that's in place, I'll just nip off my thread, and that is our Flashback Hares ear tungsten bead. So hopefully you liked the video. If you did, like, subscribe to the channel. All of these kits are available through Bann Valley. Contact Sebastian, and until next time, tight lines, and thanks for watching.